Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. The journey of your life will start in 3, 2... Oh, never mind. We're already moving. I've turned on the invisibility mode. That's why the cart seems empty. Alright, this first illusion reminds me of one of those desserts I've always wanted to try but never knew what they were made of. Oh, there's frosting on top. Wow, looks like this dessert went live. But you can only see those shapes of a different shade when they're moving. The trick here is the gradient. The shapes aren't uniform in color. I think the next one is a café. So good. I didn't pack any snacks for the ride. The café wall is another illusion. It was created in 1898 but became super popular almost a century later when someone saw it on the wall of a cafe in Bristol, England. Here are some clearly sloped lines. Or are they? Look closer. These are perfectly straight lines. Your brain sees them as messed up because the tiles of contrasting colors aren't directly above and below each other. In fact, they're in such perfect order, my house envies them right now. Get your anti-blinkers ready. You'll need them to pass through the impossible tunnel. Alright, thanks for not telling me I should have brought my anti-blinkers. What are those anyway? It's just a lovely square. Or a pyramid? I'm feeling some Egyptian vibes. Square again. Ugh, give me those anti-blinkers. An optical illusion like this makes you question everything you see in front of you. It'll probably make me question my ride choices once I get out. The secret here is in the shapes it's made of. If it were made of unbroken lines, you'd see simple squares growing larger every time. But because there are gaps at the corners, they make it look all like a pyramid. The next room makes time freeze, sending you on an endless loop of illusion. Nice try, ride organizers. I'd rather be sent to the dining room. Still regret not taking some snacks with me. But okay, here's a perfect example of a Mobius strip. It's basically a 2D object in a 3D space, and we're riding on top of it. The shape only has one side. It's a flat surface with no top or bottom. It's made into an endless loop. When its ends meet, the strip turns over and goes on. Right now, we're on its top and bottom. Yep, it only has one side. This is fun, but we have places to go. Where's the magical unloop button? There you go. Oh no, that was the fire alarm. Must be this one. Whew, so what's up with this one? Just some tiles like in my grandma's bathroom. Not cool. Oops, watch your head. That round shape is bulging out. So why is it called the flat room? That's another catch. But the real illusion isn't even that. When you move along the rails, the pattern is moving along, and the round shape in the center is hovering a bit above the background and moving separately from it. If we did some maintenance here and replaced all the squares with rectangles, the effect would be even better. Your eyes just can't process such different shapes together. Oh, unlikely friendships. The next illusion is some good old classics. I think I've definitely seen it somewhere but didn't realize it was a real illusion. The blue ribbons on the walls are obviously going over and under black and white ones. Pop quiz time. Do you think that A, they're going over and under, B, they're just differently sized rectangles drawn on the walls, C, I picked B because it's a longer answer? Yep, it's B and C. And now that you're so good at it, here's another version of this illusion. The lines are crossing each other, forming a net. In fact, shadows and black hexagons create an even more visible illusion of a 3D image, with lines on top of each other. Will someone let me out of this straw basket? I solved the quiz. Again, horizontal and vertical stripes are made of separate lines. The shadows make you believe they're going under and over each other. The small black spaces at the corners boost that effect. I got it. There must be another button to get out of the basket. Here it is. I hope the next pattern is less... Ouch, it's live. It's moving along with us. Got me again. In reality, all those vibrant and contrasting colors make your eyes lose focus. They try to anchor themselves to the shapes because they need something to hang on to, you know. And that's where the illusion hits. When the direction of the pattern abruptly shifts, it seems like it's moving. Nice color combination, by the way. I was looking for wall decor ideas. Looks like it's just what I need. Is misleading cubes. So far, I can only see some poor, incomplete cubes that are missing corners. How are they misleading? Let's give them another look from a different angle. As we move closer and change the field of vision, the cubes become flat areas with smaller cubes inside them, and vice versa. So are these ones cubes, and these ones are not? The truth is somewhere in the middle. This is all just a game of shadows, and all the shapes here are flat. I'm getting tired of looking at all those walls. Surprise me! Oh, there you go. This time, the actual illusion is right in front of you. That shape in the distance looks like a slightly tilted tabletop with a weight on its left side. But if you look at it from afar, you'll see the top is perfectly level. All those stripes going in different directions make you think there's a tilt. Turns out, it's so easy to trick your brain. Oh, I got a message. It says, don't enter the next room unless you're ready to lose your mind. Wonderful. Where's the pause and reverse button? Of course, I've got no choice now. All those black and white blocks on the wall seem to be completely random, but they're certainly not. If you squint your eyes almost shut, you'll see there's a secret message written on the walls. It's not that easy because of too much contrast. Plus, the blocks are all of similar size. Your eyes don't realize what's a shadow of what until you squint. But once you've seen it, you'll never be able to unsee it. Any luck here? Moving on. Get some fresh air. You gotta watch out for the red vertical lines. Are they parallel or not? Of course, they aren't. Oh, that would be too obvious for our illusion ride. My answer is yes, they're parallel, because of the outward lines going in all directions. The red ones look as if they're curved, but in fact, they're perfectly straight. Try to erase the black ones in your mind, and you'll see it. And there's a little bonus here. The squares confuse your eyes to believe they're rounded, while they're not. Well, after everything we've seen today, nothing can possibly scare me. Ah! What is this, a horror movie set? Okay, calm down. The shapes on the walls are perfectly still. The only things moving here are vertical lines making part of the pattern. As they shift, they uncover and hide different parts of the shapes underneath. That's why it seems that the shapes are moving themselves. Here's a DIY idea for you. Try this with 2 sheets of paper on top of each other. Just make sure both layers are properly prepared. Finally, just a relaxing ride through a forest of columns. That's what I like. You can't leave this ride unless you figure out what's wrong with this hall. Are the columns actually squares? No, they're tilted and only seem straight. The columns are moving and we're standing still? No, looks like I'm up for another round. It's gonna be a long one.